CPL live test, buy or not to buy. This time we're gonna test live test, that's important. American heavy tank tier 8, and it will be Patriot T26E5 premium tank. First, before I start running live battles, I'm gonna show you the biggest comparison and the only reasonable comparison I can between Patriot T26E5 and T32, which you can get from 3, so you don't have to spend the gold on it. So let's start from the armor. As we can see, the most armored part of the tank is tower. Everything else is in general gonna take damage and will be penetrated easily. Also the tower from the sides and behind, it's easy to be penetrated as well. So only the front part of the tower is the place where we supposed to bounce most of the shots. But let's check the T32, and we can see that this tower is much more better than Patriot T26E5. As we can see, this tower is really heavy armored and nearly unpenetrable in compare to Patriot also. So we can see here the armor on the front plate, and the bottom plate is under better angle and a bit better than on Patriot, so it may sometimes bounce a couple of shots as well. What else is worth I'm gonna show you the packets on them. So this is the best comparison here. That's T32 in version E2. We can see the penetrations and damage and how quick it is, and then we can compare it to the Patriot. As we can see, these guns are really similar, but the penetration should do the trick for that gun, and it should do the trick with the reload time. It's really good. This is the most important difference. Of course, it's got a bit better ammo, and another important difference that you will see in a moment is that the Patriot is much more mobile than T32. So let's start to see if this tank is worth to buy for average player. This is the live test done by average player for you, not Unicum, not Super Unicum. So I will be driving this tank like an average player does. So everyone who's better than me should be able to perform much more better in that tank, and the players who start their adventure and are still learning should be able to know if they can feed that tank as well. Or if you would like to see if this tank is worth to buy for a competitive stand, for a clan wars, I can clearly now say it does, because we've tested it quite a lot, and the effect of test you can see on cplsport.com. You can go for a YouTube channel, or you can just check earlier transmissions on Twitch, where different skill set teams picked the Patriot to their Clan Wars battles, and it's quite often a picked tank. I can clearly say it's a great tank for tower to play in pair or instead of T32. It doesn't overperform over T32, but it has some advantages like better mobility with its great depression and quite hard to penetrate tower. It should do the trick. So now we have been thrown quite alright matchmaking, but we're gonna see the tier 10s and couple tier 10s, couple tier 9s. Let's see what we can do. You can see the setup I'm running foot. Yes, on most of the premium tanks I am running foot. Here is the cola in Americans. This helps really a lot for that tank to perform, and with the bonus earnings from premium tanks, it won't cost you too much. I've decided to drop the medikit because my crew is sorted to take over when someone will be killed. Of course, if you lose your head officer, it won't hurt you too much, but hopefully we will not. And let's see what we can do with this tank in tier 10 battle. Again, it's live test, so it's not like I'm picking the best possible battle for you, the best possible match or mastery battle or something. I'm just playing the live game for you to show you how this tank can perform. So we're gonna see some nice outcomes, some really bad outcomes, some average, and you will be able to decide by yourself. Of course, I would like to thank you to Wargaming for renting me these tanks, especially now this tank. It convinced me to buy it absolutely. This tank is really great, and it may be a game breaker for a team. It may be a game breaker in a Clan Wars. The tank performs really well. Ooh, go on. Ah, I missed. I didn't focus to the end, but he missed me as well. Although he managed to spot me. Yeah, we got a hit. And that's it. Nice assist, thank you. Great shot by Arty. So we've managed to get rid of the light tank, I have to admit, quite easily. And we're pushing. We are heavy tank, we're pushing, but we are... what a shot. And now, what just happened? The artillery hit our stand. I was outside of the view range, but now I've lost the commander. And this is gonna be a big pain for that tank, definitely. But what we must do, we must find a safer position, because as we see, artillery is trying to eliminate the most aggressive player, and at this moment it's me. Ah, I missed. Now we don't know if we are spotted or no, because the commander is dead. But we spot some tanks. And we spot the artillery, or someone spot the artillery, so maybe we'll be lucky enough to get rid of her. Ah, nearly. But we know it's down there, shooting to me. Ah, and she managed to hit me. So now we didn't perform well, but we'll be able to see how much the tank can earn when it's not performing well. But like I said, the artillery, who's on the artillery? I don't know who this guy is trying to get rid of me. Yeah, that's wise, because most probably, looking by the team, it's only me who can do something here. We're losing pretty much, so getting rid of me will give a massive advantage for the team. But now we've got serious problems with our tank. We will have serious problems to perform on a reasonable matter. Oh, we're gonna get ourselves killed, I think, even. And that's it, RHM finished us. What can I say? Artillery from the enemy team did a well done job, a really well done job. Get rid of me is probably he knew that I will be leading the team if I won't be get rid of. So he did well. He destroyed the most dangerous enemy in the team. As we can see here, our team is getting punished, dying, just vanished. Our team is vanishing. So what can I say? Using an STB without the camo, not a good idea. Yeah, we can see what's going on here. Is shooting the T26E5 in the tower is like not a good idea to do. So the team was really bad, and that's it. We're done. First round lost. We've lost a lot, and we will not earn silver in this battle. Yeah, our Ru got a bit too late. He tried to snipe from behind instead of spotting for the teammates. That's how we're supposed to do the damage, because you can deal damage as well, but the other tanks, when they cannot see, they cannot do the damage. As we can see, we went on a minus with the silver innings. We did not do nothing. We didn't do anything exactly to support it, because we couldn't. The enemy artillery did the job to get rid of me mostly. Yeah, so well done here. This mate did a great job. While in the meantime, as we can see, our team did absolutely nothing. They just vanished. Yeah, and when the artillery was in major focused by me on me, getting rid of me, so I don't know what the other guys did with the tanks. That's supposed to bounce and the damage. STB was trying hard, but not enough for a one tank. Okay, what's worth mention is what I'm using on the Patriot. I am using, as you can see already, a rammer, stab, and vents. Most of the ammunition I got is the standard APCR. That's important. The standard ammo is APCR, which is quite quick, and the premium ammo is APCR as well. That's a premium ammo with a better penetration. We didn't use it. It would cost us even more. The premium ammo on that tank is not cost effective. It's expensive, and the amount of damage you get per shot is not too good to spam it. It's better to use on most occasions the standard APCR instead of premium. And now we're on top without an artillery. We don't have to bother about the artillery, we only need to bother about the enemy tanks. So let's see what we can do. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to try and push that side. It won't be easy, as the Patriot is a heavy tank, so it's not as mobile as mediums or light tanks. But if we will manage to get in time on the proper spot, we should be able to make a major difference for our team. If not, there's a high chance that we will be punished for trying to get down there on our way on. Hopefully we manage in time. We've got a support here from 3 tanks. We've got a light tank who can a bit scare them. We've got 1 tier 6 and 1 tier 7 with us. So there is 4 of us here trying to get in place. Yeah, the one of the light tanks, enemy light tanks, destroyed himself, and we have been spotted. So now it became danger. We turn out our tower to minimize the chances we're gonna get hit. That was a bad shot by me. Smart play. Okay, we're not gonna do anything. It's waste of time if we stay here. We're gonna push. We managed to get in time in the position. Our team is doing a really great job down there. They're pushing as well. As you can see, the enemy teams, they're just killing themselves. Happens like that as well a lot. Now we're gonna go on a top tier of the enemy, so we're gonna see the Tiger here. Tiger is one of the few tanks that can penetrate my tower. We've tested it, so this is gonna be really interesting battle. I'm not worried about the T150, but this Tiger 2 can be a pain in the ass. So like I said, I'm not bothered about T150, but like I said again, the Tiger will be a pain in the ass. So we're gonna try to hide us, to leave only a tower. Yeah, we've managed. Aye, that was a mistake by us. Okay, we've got rid of it. We got a great support from the team, so the Tiger 2's got no chance against us. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. We need to turn him. We can take some damage. We're a heavy tank. We are supposed to take a damage. Trade the damage. Yep. So others can do damage. That's what's important. We must do damage, guys. We must take damage when we are in heavy tanks to let others do the damage. That's a team play, and that helps you win the battles. If you decide to do all the damage by yourself and hide between others, this is gonna end really bad. And what we got here, we got a VK here. This VK is supposed to be back to us. Yes, it is. Oh, what a not nice hit by a teammate. Lots of HP here. Let's try to track him. Oh, someone else did that. So there's the damage. We will damage also the engine. And that's it. Top tier of the enemy has been finished, so we can go, if we manage in time, we can get some freebie damage as well. So the enemy team was early underperforming. Bad players on there, bad gameplay. I don't think I managed to get in time to that KV to do any damage. Oh, but there is a T71 here as well, so maybe 2 tanks still. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the tank because this is the tank that I think there were bigger problems to hit, where I don't have any problems with my accuracy. Yeah, exactly what I said. Yeah, that's it. As we can see, no ops running, only the standard APCR shells fired, not any special damage done, only 3k, and it's a net of over 100,000 silver with a premium content, so 62,000 without. The premium, I just add that I'm running food, so it's 20k straight on back. That's worth to show. That's like you see, minus 20k. So we did quite reasonable money. If you are looking for a silver inner, yes, it is a good silver inner, absolutely. As long as you are not fire premium ammo. In the moment when you start fire premium ammo, in case of Patriot, it's not the best idea to earn silver. Of course, you will be able to change tide of battle, sometimes help your team push the chance of winning on your side or get a better score, but this will literally lower up your earnings really much, as the cost of the AP7 premium are really expensive and the outcome of one shot damage is really low. It is around 200 only, so 200 damage for the cost of that, and a lot of that will still bounce. It is risky. Now, we see the nameless AK useless, over nerfed tank in our team. We see Freedom, which is over nerfed tank in our team as well. Used to be absolutely great, but giving him a weak spot in the center of the tank and saying it's not nerfing the tank, it's like having a 10 version and saying I'm 1 year old. Yes, so lots of the lying here. That's over nerfed tank. Used to perform really great, and I was spotted by a... Wow! What happened here? We're gonna move quickly down there. It's gonna get really dangerous here. Now this character is gonna be a pain in the ass here in that place. Yeah, that's what I said. This character is gonna be our pain in the ass. Oh, that was lucky.
Gotów do strzału.
Ah! But yeah, we need that position better.
Pocisk zrykoszytował.
Sorry mate, that was not on purpose.
Odpuszczamy mu.
Ah, he bounced.
Tego z naszych. Rykoszet. Zwalniam cel.
Ah, he nicely managed to get the shot on me. We got to get a bit much better position.
Prosto na nas.
And we move a bit. Yep, we bounced. Ah, we missed. Now we're gonna move again a bit. It's the shame that nobody from our team is not gonna help us with the light tanks, so we could advance. Couldn't advance because of the light tanks here. Another problem, VK is coming here. So, oh yeah, they got rid of the guy, so now we're gonna try to track him.
Wróg wykrył nasze położenie. Mamy go.
But he fixed it,
Mam go na celowniku.
and he's dealing damage to us.
Możemy do nich pluć.
Most probably he's gonna get rid of us,
Wróg namierzony.
if I won't manage to
Próbują
get into position quickly.
Gotów do strzału.
That's really bad about gameplay by our team.
Wróg namierzony. To musiało boleć.
Ah! Now we're under crossfire. No help from team.
Wrogowie w bazie. Wypchnij ich. Zrobiliśmy mu
We are a bit more mobile than DK. Not, I don't think, not enough to run. Maybe. Yes, but too late. That's a shame. It was changed to our teammate. Let's see here. What a bad gameplay. They could just help me here, but they didn't. We did what we could. That's a funny thingy. Really bad gameplay here by the Yak Panther too as well. As we can see, no helping team. When the meantime top tier 8, two top tier 8s from the enemy team is finishing 6 tier 6s. Until he get to the battlefield, it will be maybe way too far for the team to help. Oh, there's AT and keep down there, but the 6s. Oh, yeah, they managed to do it. AT, well done, Pelican. Oh, that's a bad shot. Happens to everyone. But really bad by the D, which is standing. Finally. Yep, finally again. That's it, we won. Let's see our earnings and how the tank performed. See, not much damage, not much silver earnings as well. before the premium went down, but we were spamming a lot of the APCRs. Like I said, they are expensive, and we've used additional equipment, so it's as we can see here clearly minus 40 just for equipment, minus 30 for ammo, so that's expensive and quite cheap. Repair cost 8,500, so still we manage with premium account to net some earnings. It's not as good silver earner as defender, but if you manage to get in spot, if you manage to deal some damage and not fire APCR, if you manage to find reasonable team, you will be able to do really good amount of silver, as we've seen before. Berlin, small map, close quarter map, not the perfect map for this tank if you decide to go to the side of the town, to the east side. If you decide to go to the west side, if there's no altitude, there isn't, you should be able to do some damage, and we'll try to do exactly that. We'll go to the east side to try to play with our strengths with our tower. As you can see, I got a frag, and that's the only decoration we can put on Patriot. So T26E5 in that version allows you only to, from customizations, add you a flag, whatever flag you want. We've got a World of Tanks logo, gold and red World of Tanks logo, so yeah, we're going fast. Not this way. We did a massive mistake now. We're gonna go this way. I've got no idea what this AMX is doing. Looks like AFK. Or nope. Nope. For the AFK, but yeah, it's definitely nope. As you can see, there's a lot of terrain differences, height and terrain differences, so we can find ourselves a good position to push with our tower. We're gonna try to hit the... So yeah, we managed to penetrate him. That's nice. So, but we are here like on a plate. So we gotta get closer and hide the bottom of our tank. Our team is losing pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're gonna put some damage here. Must get in the closer range now, because all the enemies are fighting down there, and we will be on a massive advantage in a moment. We are now. We gotta cut the route for this tank here. First, we're gonna try and hide somewhere around here. It is possible. Unfortunately, our team vanished, so in general we are nearly alone here. We won't be able to win against so many enemy tanks,
Nas. Gotów do strzału.
especially this kind of enemy tank,
Przebiliśmy pancerz.
which can do whatever they want with us, and the which are no, they are in strength, so they push us.
Możemy do nich pluć. To musiał poczuć. Gąsienica uszkodzona. Może się zerwać w każdej chwili. Mam go na celowniku.
TB4 is gonna be really dangerous for us.
Wróg namierzony. To musiał poczuć.
We are going to try and inflict as much damage as possible.
Mam go na celowniku. To musiał poczuć.
Ooh. But here we go. But as you've seen, as long as we were able to play on a tower, they were forced to push us. And while the rest of the team vanished, I don't think they did anything at all. There's this noob I was telling you about. In the very beginning, you see on the position he had, how well we will perform, so more luck than skill. Happens that as well. Yeah. No comment. They're gonna finish him soon, so. That's a great outcome if you play tier 7 tank destroyer, and the tier 6 OI is gonna punish you now for playing multiplayer. Oh, that looks like the OI decided to shoot AP. What a bad choice, but the light tank tier 7 71 CMCD just finished. The last tank destroyer in our team. As we can see, AP is only 2000 damage blocked on tower, not much damage, only 3300, but as I said, our team did not do anything nearly. So trying to punish tier 6s by that, and did not much. As you can see, we fire a lot, we hit nearly everything, and not nearly anything with AP. And as you've seen, I was shooting Kibis, defenders, 80s, everything. Let's get for the battle. You can see how tank performs if you can learn to play to the tank strength, this mobility, APCRs, the great armor on tower. You will be doing really well, and you will have a lot of fun of playing with that tank, as you can see already. But if you are a completely fresh player, it may not be the perfect choice for you. If you are a completely fresh player, of course it's good to learn on that, but it's better to learn on tanks like T29, let's say, than on Patriot, which will be thrown up to tier 10.
Nadciąga nieprzyjaciel. Musimy go zniszczyć lub zająć jego bazę.
No artillery this time. Hopefully we can make some difference for the team on the map without the artillery. There's no tank destroyers neither. Really good matchmaking this time. I am talking about tier, not about the team, yeah, as we've seen what the teams can do in the last one. Greetings for Goods, greetings for VMK, that's the competitive clans. Oh my, what is he doing here? That's something that you never should do. Don't camp on a spawn with a defender. Don't do that. You see, really guys, don't do that. You can check my last test. You don't do that with the defender. You brawl. This is tank for brawl, not for camping with 0.47 accuracy. Really, don't do that with defender. It's not the best idea to become famous player for camping with defender on spawn. should be in the first line. At least that's what they were aiming. Since this tank is supposed to be a brawler, supposed to be fighting in close range, and I show you when it can fight in a short range and where it can't.
Znaleźli nas! Mam go na celowniku.
Strange.
Musiał poczuć.
Spotted me and still waiting to get some shots.
Przeładowano.
Zwróćcie uwagę na to miejsce.
There's some tank that is not spotted here and is spotting me already and trying to inflict me some damage. I still need to get to the better position. Further down here. That's a danger tank. Further down here, defender here. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. But we will try to do our best.
Wykryli nas! Gotów do strzału.
Ah.
Wróg wykrył nasze
What
położenie.
a bad play by me.
To musiał poczuć.
At least I managed to do some damage.
Wróg namierzony!
Again,
To musiał
I even
poczuć.
managed to ammo rack this
Zauważyłem.
further rank. Again. Fresh fire, not moving, not side scrapping.
Zrobiliśmy mu dziurę w pancerzu.
Tracked. We focus on the track. We also see a weak point of the tank here. Oh, that was lucky for him. And now we can see the E75 here. We're gonna change for a premium ammo, and we're gonna take some damage. We've got the defender on our side, so we've got the chance to do some damage. We're getting punished by a light tank from behind.
Uważajcie na to miejsce!
Przeładowano.
To musiał poczuć.
We've got to get rid of the side tank or it will be a pain in the ass. Yep, we've managed. Another one. What a waste of the premium ammo.
To musiał poczuć.
Oh, that's a good,
Mam go na celowniku.
so it's not a bad player. Ah, what a miss shot by me. I've screwed that. Well played by Goods.
Uwaga na ten sektor! Mam go na celowniku. Wykryli nas! Mam go na celowniku.
That's it.
Dorwaliśmy go.
Light tank sorted.
To musiał
We can deal with the heavies now.
Gotów do strzału.
Gotów do strzału.
I doubt we will manage to inflict any more damage now. Tier 9 on tier 8, so yeah.
Znaleźli nas!
We didn't. Although we've seen the mobility of this tank help us to do really a lot, and it makes a difference. Even that we spam a lot of APCRs in this battle, as you've just already seen, what was not necessary, as later on I have moved out from this E75 go for light tanks, and the premium was not meant to be short. I realized too late. We still managed to rack up some silver. Pacific Island War, great map, absolutely great map. Hopefully, looks like if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm not. There's a high chance that we will be a top tier here. We're supposed to do some really great job here if we will not be punished by arty. Artillery is your biggest enemy when you are not an artillery. Yeah, we're on top tier. We're going to try and push really hard. Even that they've got 3 artilleries really quickly shooting. They will reload often. We try to get as best position as possible to be covered as much as possible against their fire, and we're gonna push really hard. That is really bad by them tanks. I don't know what they are doing, where they are going, but they've stopped us. He is stopping us a bit as well. What a shame. They're not getting into the important positions, but they're stopping the tanks that are going. And so you can see they are going to camp down there like an oops. You don't do that, guys. You don't camp on a spawn. That's the most important thing if you are not a TD or you are not the art. So we're getting in the most important position now. We are here. We start to inflict the damage. Ah, what a bad play, and what is this guy doing? By me? We need to get better position. No, don't run. It's holding down there. He's the danger tank. He's advancing. We're gonna inflict as much damage as we can to as much attacks as we can. We don't have the support. We don't have too much support from our team, so we're gonna do whatever we can. He's tracked, he can move. Ah! What a mistake by us now. But this tank, they don't know what he's doing. Yep, damage here. Keep him on track. Finish. Let's try and get next one. Ah, what a bad roll. What is this guy doing? Oh, what was that fucking shot by him? this guy was waiting for us till the very end. There's one more tank destroyer somewhere here, like, oh yes, we can see him. That's IS-130, but we're gonna focus our shots.
Pancerzu! Przejmujemy bazę wroga! Zauważyli nas!
As we can see, playing the tank to steer, take a important position, the strategic position where we can play on a tower and we can inflict as much damage as possible, being as close to the front line as possible. We don't manage in time to do anything. I'm using now to load areas exactly. And that's it, we won.
Kolejne zwycięstwo na naszym koncie!
As you can see, I'm an average player, mastery badge, no issues at all, great damage from tier 8 done in tier 8 battle. Thanks to the wargaming of a lot of premium tanks, we got a better matchmaking now. As you can see, a lot of silver, definitely the tank that's worth buying, definitely, and it can be used in the competitive play and a lot of fun in the random games as well. That's all, thank you very much, and see you. I have more tests from CPL about the tanks that hopefully will help you to make your decision if you would like to buy them or not. This premium tank is definitely worth buying if it will fit your playstyle. You can see the game was played on a live with me, Marek DragPL Diamond, average player. So if you are better than me, definitely you can perform in this tank well better. This tank can be and is used in competitive play. It's a good tank. It's not overperforming, but it is a really good tank. It's worth the gold that you are gonna spend on it if you decide to buy it. Thank you very much and see you on the next one.